drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel we will take back our home.
Ah, Robinson Crusoe. The Negroes didn't like that because of his man, Friday. And Nietzsche. Ah, Nietzsche. The Jews didn't like Nietzsche. Now, here's a book about lung cancer. You see, all the cigarette smokers got into a panic, so for everybody's peace of mind, we burn it. Ah, now this one must be very profound. The Ethics of Aristotle. Now, anybody that read that must believe he's a cut above anybody that hadn't.
Has joined Quentin Tarantino films as being banned. They are being removed. If it were a different time, slightly different place, you would say that they are burning the books. And we know how good book burnings are, and how that is something that's seen as, well, today it's considered part of an Antifa movement. It's part of sympathy and empathy, but you can also see how that might be taken as something more authoritarian. Now, I have to say, I cannot stand the idea that we are purging media based on someone's feelings about those films.
Okay, most people know the purge is happening again. Fresh rounds of censorship are heading your way. Censorship is to society what cancer is to the human body. It's destructive. It degrades it. If you're calling for censorship today, you'd better be ready for people to call for censorship on you tomorrow. When you tear out a man's tongue, you're not proving to people that he's a liar. You've just proven to the world that you fear what that person might say. And you're not just cutting off a person's tongue. You're cutting off the ears of those who want to hear what that person has to say, whether it's good or bad. See, censorship is not and has never been about protecting people from harmful language. Censorship is about control.
Of what other books and films and plays that have to be destroyed. They have to be purged. They have to be removed because Antifa will not like it. We have to protect the feelings of Antifa so that when they're standing around occupying Seattle, they have some good feelings behind them. So some of the things I can think of right off the top of my head, that means we have to get rid of the book Sounder, because that takes place not only in the South, not only during slavery, but it's about black people. So you got to get rid of that one. It's gone. Sounder, classic, got to go. You got to get rid of Lord of the Rings. I know just a year ago, there were many of the far left that were trying to get rid of the Lord of the Rings because orcs somehow are black, and therefore you have to get rid of that. Fantasy world, non-existent, created a whole new world, but of course, orcs are somehow black, so we have to get rid of that. So that's gone. We have to get rid of the Wizard of Oz. Yes, the Wizard of Oz. Why? It has monkeys in it. Got to get rid of that one.
Those who burn books today, and this is, make no mistake, this is a modern day digital book burning. Those who burn books today will be burning bodies tomorrow. How do we know? Because history teaches us that. The problem is, we don't learn from history. And those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. I don't want your voice to be erased. I don't want other voices to be erased, but that's what's happening. We're literally marching toward a George Orwell 1984 dystopian society where the only thing you'll be allowed to listen to is what they approve for your ears. And when you cry out for freedom, then it's going to be a little bit too late when you could have stood up for a Stefan Molyneux or an Owen Benjamin or an Alex Jones. I don't agree with all these guys, but I want their voices to be heard. Why? Because truth fears no scrutiny.
We have to create a list of things that you cannot put out there, that you cannot do, and that you cannot read, and that you cannot talk about. And don't worry, it's for your good. They're doing it for you. Don't mind the fact that it's limiting your thought. It's removing your freedom. It's denying you the freedom of speech and expression. No, don't worry about that. The important thing is they're doing this for you. You don't need those rights. Antifa will take care of it for you.
The communists foisted it, the Marxists foisted it, the socialists foisted it, and it literally led to millions, tens of millions of lives ended. A mommy or daddy big government. A mommy or daddy Silicon Valley giant. Thank you for protecting us, mommy and daddy. We couldn't do it without you. We're not adults. We can't make our own decisions, so you're making our decisions for us. It's for our best interest. No, it's not. It's for them to control you. They just controlled you. Every step toward censorship is one more step toward totalitarianism. The shade of totalitarianism you, who call for censorship, accept into your lives today, but you won't be tomorrow.
See, it's no good, Montag. We've all got to be alike. The only way to be happy is for everyone to be made equal. So, we must burn the books, Montag. All the books.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now near the